I love Saskatchewan. Its living skies, its endless lakes, its northern forests. Somehow, Saskatchewan becomes even more magical in the autumn. The air turns crisp and the trees put on a breathtaking display. As I wheel around this vibrant landscape, I am in awe of its beauty. But as the leaves fall and turn vibrant shades of gold and crimson, I feel a sense of urgency within myself. Soon, these colors will give way to snow. And for me, navigating that world becomes a challenge. I used to watch the snow pile up, quietly transforming sidewalks into impassable barriers, burying curbs and ramps as the snow would fall in silence. My wheels would slip, they'd spin. Every push forward became a battle against ice and cold. Most days, I felt like I was losing that battle. That was before the van. Now, before winter arrives, I go. I follow the sun to places where the ground stays warm beneath my wheels, where the warmth invites me to explore. I leave because I need to move outside. The world is too big, too full of wonders to sit still, waiting for the snow to melt. As you can tell by the color of the leaves, it is fall here in Saskatchewan. It came hard and fast. And that means it's my cue to leave. I spent my whole summer here in Saskatchewan, but I didn't post a lot of videos. If you caught my last video, I explained that I actually have been sick for many weeks now, and I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%, but my energy is getting a lot better. But I feel bad because I really wanted to showcase all that Saskatchewan has to offer in the summer. And I guess that's going to have to wait until next year. So I'm actually in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan right now, which is my hometown. And it's really weird being here because I grew up in the city, but now I really don't know that many people. This is going to be my last night here in Saskatchewan. From here, I'm going to head all across Western Canada, take my time doing that, and then eventually I'm going to go south down to California, and that's where I will spend my winter. And tonight I am staying at the iconic Mac the Moose. Let me give you a glimpse of Mac the Moose right outside my window. It's actually the biggest moose in the world. There was a big rivalry between Norway and Moose Jaw a few years ago, but Moose Jaw prevailed and we can claim the tallest moose in the world. It's definitely peculiar sleeping here because this is where I grew up, but they allow us to overnight here, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'll catch up with you in the morning. Well, good morning from Mac the Moose's butt. It was a cool night last night. I think I got down to 4 Celsius, and there are a couple other vehicles in the parking lot, an RV and another just SUV that had reflective subs, so you knew they were probably sleeping in there. I'm just having some breakfast, had some yogurt, and then this massive peach that I picked up at a roadside fruit stand. It's huge, it's delicious. I'm gonna head out to a bakery this morning. It is so nostalgic. When I was in elementary school, they'd come on certain days, like once a week, and you could buy their donuts. I'm gonna have a nostalgic day and go pick some up and actually visit one of my friends from elementary school. She's got a little shop here in town, so it's gonna be a day of reminiscing about good old Moose Jaw. Just driving around here, it's so strange, bringing back a lot of memories. I do get to Moose Jaw a few times a year because I've had a position with the Air Force and there's an air base just outside of Moose Jaw, but I don't really get to explore around much. I'm usually just at the base. But Moose Jaw was a great place to grow up. It was so safe. Everybody knew everybody. Everyone looked out for everyone. And when I had my spinal cord injury and was paralyzed, like the community just came together and did fundraisers. They had like a big basketball tournament as a fundraiser, and that helped me and my family afford some adaptations to our house. We needed a stair lift so I could get upstairs to my bedroom, and then 4 years later, after my paralysis, I went to the Paralympics. The city threw a parade for me. They closed down Main Street and presented me with a key to the city. So I actually have the key to the city of Moose Jaw. I forgot about that. And yeah, just the outpouring of support was amazing. Great place to grow up. But I haven't lived here for 24 years. I left to go to university, and I don't even have any family here anymore. So if you're ever in Moose Jaw, check out Maple Leaf Bakery. And aside from the nostalgia, they have really good baked goods. I got the goods! You guys, I got the very last chocolate long john that they had, and like, they've only been open for an hour, so you got to get here right at opening. But like, I remember in elementary school, they'd, I think once a week, have donut day, and so at recess we'd go line up. There'd be a huge lineup, and I'd always get the long johns, the chocolate long johns, and you could get, I don't know if it was 50 cents each, and then $1.25 you could get 3. So we'd go get 3 of these and stuff our face and just be sick and on a sugar high for the rest of the day. But yeah, I wonder if it looks exactly the same. Wonder if it tastes the same. I think it's better. Like, there's just a buttery goodness taste to this. I don't remember that. But it has been, what, 28 years since I had one of these in grade 8. 1996 was the last time I had one of these. Man, pure nostalgia. But if you're ever in Moose Jaw, check out Maple Leaf Bakery. All right, next stop is the Mitney Refillery. My friend from elementary school actually opened this maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it's got like natural products, and you like refill. So I stock up on my dish soap and deodorants and all that stuff. And I'm bringing her these lovely muffins, and I'm gonna try her infrared sauna for the first time. I mean, it's a perfect day. It's fall and a bit cool out, so I'm gonna try the sauna for the first time. The Mitney Refillery is a pretty unique little shop in Moose Jaw. You can refill your products like soaps or shampoos and help divert some plastic from the landfill. You can make your own blend of Epsom salts and bubble baths. They have a ton of gift ideas, and they're even offering clothes now. But the coolest part is that my friend Lori owns the store, and we go back all the way to grade 6 basketball.
All right, so the infrared sauna is gonna help with sore muscles and detoxification and any inflammation and things like that. You can turn the light on and off. You can set whatever mood you want, the temperature, the time. You can hook your phone up to the Bluetooth and rock out, or you can do like a little stretch, like hot yoga, or just simply sit and enjoy it. It's fun. I like it. I do a meditation or something sometimes, but enjoy the red light therapy too, helping with scars and any cell tissue.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Let's do this. Little bench here to make the transfer easier. Get one leg in. Perfect. Easy. Oh, so cozy in here. All right, let's pass that out. Cool. All right.
And this is where I leave you.
2.5 hours. That's
See
max, I think. Oh, and the mood is changing.
Do-do-do-do. Okay.
This is so warm and cozy and like the perfect way to spend this cold fall day. We'll see how long I last. I do have temperature control problems, so if I get overheated, I don't actually sweat and my body doesn't cool down like a normal person's would, but I think I'll be fine because it's not like it's a dry warmth. Oh, the mood is changing again. But I think I'm gonna just throw some music on and meditate and enjoy this. Probably gonna shed some layers too because it's warm already. You probably wouldn't realize it by watching my videos or even if you know me in real life, but I deal with chronic pain after a severe shoulder injury while I was playing wheelchair basketball. I managed to get back to physical activity after having 4 shoulder surgeries, but it takes a lot of management to be able to keep up an active lifestyle. I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my body, and a lot of that involves quiet moments like this and meditation. These moments are crucial for my well-being. It's funny, I actually feel a little more congested and stuffed up, but I think it's probably just, mucus is flowing now and hopefully it'll get rid of itself and I'll get back to feeling 100% soon. But yeah, I can't wait till the next time I'm in Moose Jaw and I can try this out again. Feel very relaxed and honestly I could have a nap right now, but it's a good way to kind of reset myself as I'm about to start a big road trip. So major thanks to my friend Lori for letting me use her infrared sauna. All right, now that I'm all stocked up on my supplies for the winter and I'm feeling so nice and relaxed, it's time to leave Moose Jaw, time to leave Saskatchewan, starting to head west and begin my migration for the winter. Well, I'm about to turn onto the highway, and so that means this road trip has officially begun. I'll see you at the next stop. Well, I'm staying at this little free campground that I found right off the highway. I was planning to go stay at a Walmart parking lot for the night, and then I saw this on the iOverlander app, and just sun went down, and this little campsite is actually right across from the RCMP, so the Royal Canadian Mounted Police are just across the street over there, so it'll be nice and safe and quiet, I imagine. So I am going to make some supper because I am starving, just going to heat up leftovers and then get to bed nice and early. And I'll see you in the morning. Well, I didn't have the best sleep last night. It was a great spot, but I woke up in the middle of the night about 3 in the morning and I had to use my emergency bathroom for the first time ever in my van. Because of my spinal cord injury, my bladder and bowel don't function properly. They're actually, I guess you could say they're paralyzed. So I have a whole video that explains how that affects my bathroom routine. And I have another video that shows how I shower in my van since I don't have a shower. So I'm not going to explain all of that in this video. You can go check those out. But it's nice to know that, yeah, my emergency bathroom worked fine. It was exactly what I needed. And in a pinch, it does the job. Now, there is a porta potty at this campground, but it was 3 in the morning. It was cold. I didn't want to get out of my warm van. And I hadn't even checked the accessibility of that bathroom when I pulled in because I've never had to use a bathroom in the middle of the night like that. I almost wonder if it was either all the sugar I had yesterday from the bakery or maybe the infrared sauna was flushing out my system because, yeah, I felt really great, but I was also having to pee a lot. Hey, I keep it wheel on this channel, so you get all the info. So I was having to pee a lot on the drive, but in the middle of the night, yeah, my stomach just wasn't feeling good, but it all worked out. I'm ready to start my day, and I'm gonna hit the road, and I'm so close to the mountains. It's probably only gonna be a half-hour drive until I see them, and man, once I start seeing those mountains, the vibes just change, and I'm looking forward to starting my winter adventures. That's the outhouse I could have used. It does look like it would have worked. No steps or anything, and the door swings out, so I should have had room inside. So yeah, I could have used that option, but it still would have been pretty cold and dark. All right, I made it to the little mountain town. That's gonna be my home base, I guess, for the next little while. I'll be coming and going from here. And my plan is to go to the community pool and swim and then have a shower and kind of get all ready for the upcoming week. But I phoned and they don't have any, their lane swimming pool is closed. There's, you know, kind of no chance to get in and swim some laps. So I don't want to go there just to shower. So I ended up stopping at a spot that's right on my way to where I'm camping tonight, and it's a cross-country skiing and mountain bike training facility. It's kind of like a chalet just for day use, and they have showers there. I've been here many times before. I've scoped out the showers before, and they're not accessible, not by any standard, but I'm gonna see if I can make it work. There's like a big step to get into the communal shower area, and I'm thinking if I strap a seatbelt around myself, I might be able to pull myself up that step. So I'm gonna give it a try. It'll be good to know if I can do it. And if it doesn't work, that's fine. I'll just come back to the van and set up my water heater and have a shower in my temporary shower in the van. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. All right, so here is the shower situation. First off, there's this ledge, like a step to get into the shower, which I knew about. And then secondly, there was not a chair or a bench in there. I went and I asked at the information desk if they had anything I could use, and they tracked down that chair for me. They use it for weddings and such, so that's super helpful. But the biggest thing that I didn't realize is that the token container where you feed tokens in to start the water is outside. So once I'm in there and sitting on the chair, I can't reach the tokens. But one of the people I asked about the chair said she would offer to come in once I'm on the bench on the chair, and she was gonna feed tokens in for me and then come back 5 minutes later and check to see if I needed more tokens. I insisted, like she insisted. I said, no, I don't, I'm so slow at showering, I'll just shower in my van. But she felt really bad and insisted on helping me out. All right, so I'm gonna have a shower and I'll show you after how I manage this step, because I still have to figure that out fully. I'm pretty sure I can do it. All right, so this is what I ended up doing. I put a bungee cord around myself. That's all I had that I could grab quickly. I put it around myself to act like a seat belt. And the reason I need that is because I'm gonna pull myself up the step using the size of this door opening. If I don't have the seatbelt on, it's just, my body will just kind of get pulled and my chair is gonna stay outside. So with the seatbelt on, then if I pull my body, the chair follows with me. So I pop a wheelie up on this step, and then grabbing the wall and the door opening, I hold myself in. And now I'm in. Now to get out, this is actually harder to get out because the ledge on the outside is higher. So there would be a chance I could just like do a nosedive because my chair is gonna be sort of like angled that way. But I'm gonna try and counteract that way, holding it onto the wall. All right, I'm up on the ledge. Again, the seatbelt's coming in handy. And see here, I could just potentially fall forward. So I'm gonna brace myself with my right hand here so that doesn't happen. And wedge forward a little bit. That's stuck a little bit. There we go. I mean, not ideal, but I made it work. And I always think about like the net resources and energy and time when I'm deciding between using a shower like this or setting the one up in my van. And I feel like this probably saved me a little bit of time and resources. So, you know, I think I made a good decision. It's good to know I was able to use it. And of course, I'm going to talk to the management and owners here and see if they can make it fully accessible. All right, but I'm refreshed and ready to head to my camp spot for the night. Just one more little snippet about the shower. So about 5 months ago, I did another video where I was at a campground and the shower wasn't accessible. And I decided not to use that shower and used the shower in my van. And it was fine. But a lot of people commented on that video saying I should carry a shower chair with me. Now it's important for me when I'm in the shower to have something else to sit on so my wheelchair doesn't get soaked, like the cushion and the backrest and the bearings. So that's why it's good to have a chair or a bench. So I've thought about carrying a bench with me, but I just don't have room. Like it would be buried in my garage somewhere. And so thinking back to like the net effort or time that it would have taken me to get that bench out, carry it, wheel with it on my lap across the parking lot, that'd be hard, through the lodge to get to the shower. The lodge has carpet all over it, so I think if I had that, it would be way more time and effort and it would be easier to just shower in my van. Another comment people were making was talking about putting like a plastic covering on my wheelchair and staying in my wheelchair in the shower. I have attempted that before, and no matter what I do, I always just seem to still get water all over my cushion when I'm transferring off of it at the end, like to get the cushion or to get the plastic off the chair in the end. So I'd still need something to transfer onto to get the plastic off and then back into my wheelchair. The other thing with that too is the bearings on my front wheels would still get wet likely, and that kind of destroys my wheelchair. So then they're expensive to replace. And so, yeah, it's just not an ideal solution. But yeah, thankfully I was able to make this shower work. And if not, I could always shower in my van. But again, like I've said, I think today I made the right decision. It took less effort, less time, less resources, less like strength to transfer. In my van shower, I have to transfer off the floor. And yeah, maybe talking to the manager will help them decide to make the shower accessible, because honestly, a lot of people would not have been able to do what I do, especially if they're new to a wheelchair and they don't have those skills to be able to get up that step. Somebody with a power wheelchair, they would definitely need a bench or something to transfer onto. So anyways, that's my thoughts on that whole thing. Let's get on the road, because I just want to go decompress and enjoy the beautiful mountain landscape that I'm headed to. Well, I made it to the mountains. It's breathtaking. Just the fresh air. I'm so excited and grateful to be here. I think I'm gonna end the video here though, but you're gonna wanna make sure you are subscribed to the channel and turn on notifications, because the next week or two, I have some incredible adventures planned. A friend of mine who you've met in previous videos is flying out here, and tomorrow we are going to meet up, and we have an action-packed week ahead of us. So I'm gonna just leave you with that little teaser, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, everyone, keep it wheel.